Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm getting ready to do a December healing reading for you. This has been inspired by the Venus-Pluto conjunction, the first which we are currently in. This is about a week behind the new moon in the solar eclipse in Sagittarius. And there will be two more conjunctions of Venus going back and forth over Pluto in the next 3 months. So I will do a couple more readings of this sort in the new year. But for now, Sagittarius, this Venus-Pluto conjunction in Capricorn is occurring in your second house. And this will be particularly helpful and relevant for those of you with a Sagittarius rising, as am I, but anyone with a Sagittarius placement of any sort, if you're finding this and finding enjoyment or usefulness, it is for you. And if you do resonate with my reading, if this is your first time here, welcome. Please like my video at the very least. Subscribe if you feel so moved. I am developing content based on what I believe people find useful and enjoyable. So please let me know what that is if this resonates with you. And particularly Sag rising, we're going to be looking at the second house, the house of your values, your aesthetics, your sense of self, your material possessions, and your body. So I'm going to start by reading the card at the bottom of the Shulton deck. This is the Hanged One. And the Hanged One is describing your absolute desire for a new, refreshed perspective on your experiences. This shows you to be stepping back, taking a pause from the situation, as feels so appropriate in December, a kind of hibernation opportunity where you can seek those answers within. Really consistent with the energy of Pluto in your second house, where you have for the last decade been really exploring and breaking down those resources that are available to you, that you understand, your inner strengths. And this is consistent with the energy of shadow work that this reading is meant to help support. So this is, again, your desire for a new way of understanding your thoughts that will create the desired outcome. The Pluto cards are showing us where you're letting go and breaking down structures in your own life. We have the Tower card, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Jades. So right away, I'm picking up a lot of heartbreak here. I'm picking up a major investment into structures and foundations of growth and relationship of success. However, there's new information, there's unexpected information that has come to you recently. And this is you paying attention to the enlightenment, to the answers that you are seeking. Those answers don't come necessarily when we consciously will them to do so. And often, because we ignore the signs that we've been given, an outer event shows us where something isn't working efficiently. So I can see this as being a breakdown in your relationships, where you recognize that you have experienced a lot of disappointment and even failures in relationships of all sorts. This is not solely aligned with any particular kind of relationship, but this applies across the board to family, siblings, friends, lovers, spouses, bosses, people that you support, children, etc. You have seen a lot of disappointment and failure in these relationships meeting your needs somehow. You're also looking at understanding those relationships, and the information that you've recently received is if it's through a particular unexpected crises or failure or expansion or explosion of some circumstance, organization, or event that you are part of has shown you precisely how you have underserved yourself, how you have allowed others to not meet your needs, and the lack of responsibility you've taken in those relationships. So the Six of Shades is showing me that through the experience of this breakdown and this new awareness, as painful as this awareness is, this is illuminating a lot of unhappy suffering and pain that you've gone through in your relationships. This has actually generated a healthier sense of what you are now recognizing relationships can be. This is a relationship that highlights you as a giver in the past, but now aware that meeting the needs of others exclusively without the response and support that you have given in at least a similar fashion is not a relationship at all. And so I'm seeing you understand better, Sagittarius, how meeting the needs of others in many ways to those others who felt no similar or reciprocal obligation to you has dissolved relationships that never really were. A relationship where there isn't some kind of give and take is not a relationship. And you are feeling the emptiness of that loss right now. This has been a very difficult period for you right now, because my sense is that not only have you helped others, but people have come to you for support. You have magnetized others that recognize that you know how to get things done. And so in that, you have given freely, and that has resulted in empty relationships, lost relationships. Once the needs of others were met or are met, they're gone. They're no longer available to you. And this has created a real sense of not only loss, but a kind of small death that you are ready to get rid of. But you can't get rid of it until you have explored those feelings and emotions, all of the wisdom that your body is offering to you right now. The Venus cards show us where you're investing in yourself, how you're investing in yourself. And this is so incredibly beautiful because we have the Ace of Cups, which is the free flow of love. You have got an understanding of love, and this is the healing love that is necessary, or I should say the self-love that is necessary for healing. Throughout all of this, you have never lost sight of your gift. You've never lost sight of the potential for growth and the power of love. That has not abandoned you. If the people have, this knowledge has not. This sense, this body wisdom is with you now, always. And this is a beautiful revelation that really supports your awareness of the formative years, or the family of origin wherein you learn something very different than this. This may have been a part of a negative pattern that you observed, but what you gain from that, you have connected with a place within yourself in which you had pleasure in the talents and interest in the people that were naturally forming and emerging in your life. This is the natural gifts that give you pleasure and joy, a more innocence, a simpler sense of what you have to offer and how the world and relationships work. This is supreme beauty. This is a gift coming to you from the past. It might be a former relationship or opportunity that you had in the past that you were not able to give it the love it deserved. It's also just an awareness within of talents, abilities, and the love that you have, and that can be now more freely exchanged with this new awareness, this new information you have. The Warrior of Pentacles, or of Jades, the Knight of Pentacles, is indicating your willingness to be a beginner. You're willing to start all over. You're willing to understand that you're in aligning with this enlightenment. You are willing to open up and explore new steps, a new path of relationship and of the manifestation and working of love. And this love, this new path includes self-love and self-healing as a priority before you can venture into these relationships. The shadow work that you're doing now in December is actually connecting you with this incredible reservoir of love. This is how you're negotiating these forces in your life, your December healing, the shadow work that you have. We have the Ace of Staffs or Wands. We have the Chariot card and the Servant of Pentacles, or the Servant of Jades, the Page of Pentacles. So this is showing me, wow, a new inspiration, a new understanding, a new desire to expand and grow, a new direction on which you can build future work, on which your work can evolve to a higher level, and ultimately to a level that is more satisfying to you. These are your ideas, these are your motivations, these are your desires that come from your heart, from your passion. The Chariot card shows you moving forward in a way. I get a sense that you are cutting yourself free from the tentacles of the past and moving forward with divine support and inspiration. You've opened yourself up beyond the promises of situations and people, and opening yourself up to the enlightenment and wisdom that exists from your heart, from your own desires, and through your body. I'm sensing a tremendous physical healing available to you at this time. Certainly your focus on your physical body, your health, your habits and routines that lead to health and growth. So this is dispelling the myth of finite and end, and this has opened you up. This loss here, this suffering has opened you up to new levels of growth, a new understanding of growth. And your movement is quick and rapid. The Servant or the Page of Pentacles, again, is showing you open to learning. This is you available to understand the steps that are required to manifest not only the self-love, the self-healing process that you're going, but the integration of these lessons into every area of your life. And this means through each step, each part of your plan, each stage of your growth is helping you to consciously integrate the lessons that you're learning, the new thoughts, the new perspective that is available to you into every area of your life. So with 2 aces, we're definitely on to a new beginning. 2 sixes shows gifts from the universe, the establishment of healthy relationships. I'm going to finish this reading off, Sagittarius, with an oracle, a crystal oracle card. And I like to shuffle these face side up because the pictures are so pretty, but I have to close my eyes, otherwise the pictures will distract me. So I think I pulled the card for Sagittarius. And it is an awakening crystal. And the key word is soul awakening. I'm awakening to my true essence, and I am a full expression of my soul's vibration. I'm going to leave it here, Sagittarius. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. If you found value or usefulness in this reading, please like and subscribe. I appreciate your comments, and sharing these videos with others also helps me to grow my channel. Until next time, Sagittarius, namaste.